I'm glad I'm done.
All right, Mark, you ready?
Or Kristen.
Or Kristen, who's ever doing the recording today?
It's recording. I can see it.
Okay. We're ready to go. Commissioner Nash.
All right, we'll call the Muskegon County Human Service meeting to order with a roll call, Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Foster.
Here.
Commissioner Hovey Wright.
Excused.
Chairman Hughes.
Here.
Commissioner Laring.
Here.
Commissioner Mahoney.
Here.
Commissioner Skolnick.
Here.
Commissioner Snyder.
Here.
Commissioner Wilkins.
Here.
Commissioner Nash.
Here. And we have a quorum. So next up is the approval of the minutes of November 5th, 2020.
So move.
Support.
It's been moved and seconded. Any questions or corrections? Seeing none, all those in favor, use the vote of saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And that motion passed. Next up is public comment on an agenda item. Is there anyone in the public that would have a comment on an agenda? Please raise your hand if you do.
Commissioner Nash, I do not see anyone with a hand raised. We have
All
30,
right.
we have 38 people, but I don't see anyone.
Okay, so we move on to items for consideration. First item is HS 20-12-38. Move to accept the agreement with Western Michigan University, Homer Skyker, MD, School of Medicine, and reappoint Joyce DeYoung, DO, to the Chief Medical Examiner post for Muskegon County from January 1st, 2021 through December 31st, 2024 for the medical examiner services for the same period. Further authorize the board chair and public health director to sign the associated agreement.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion?
I'd just like to say we've had excellent results with her and she's been very good.
All right, seeing no other, we will move to a roll call vote.
Chairman Hughes.
Yes.
Commissioner Laring.
Yes.
Commissioner Mahoney.
Yes.
Commissioner Skolnick.
Yes.
Commissioner Snyder.
Yes.
Commissioner Wilkins.
Yes.
Commissioner Foster.
Yes.
Commissioner Hovey Wright.
Excused.
And Commissioner Nash.
Yes. And that motion passes. Next up is HS 20/12-39, authorized public health to renew its medical director agreement with Dr. Hotch, MD, Douglas Hotch, for an amount not to exceed $60,000 per fiscal year and covering the period October 1st, 2020 through September 30th, 2023, with no further impact on the public health fiscal year 2020-2023 general fund appropriation. Further authorize the board chair and public health director to sign the associated agreement.
Second, or I'll make the motion.
Support. Yeah.
Motion and support. Any discussion on this motion? Seeing none, roll call, Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Laring.
Yes.
Commissioner Mahoney.
Yes.
Commissioner Skolnick.
Yes.
Commissioner Snyder.
Yes.
Commissioner Wilkins.
Yes.
Commissioner Foster.
Yes.
Commissioner Hovey Wright.
Excused.
Chairman Hughes.
Yes.
Commissioner Nash.
Yes. And that motion passes.
Chairman Nash, may I ask a question?
Commissioner Scully.
Yes. Kathy, what does the medical director do for you? I'm just curious.
So the medical director actually signs the standing orders, and he oversees the administrator, the nurses' vaccinations that we administrate. So sometimes, you know, he's available on call. He comes in approximately 16 hours a week. And, you know, like when we had the National Guard community events, he issued the standing order for those tests. I can issue an order for a test if I am protecting others, like when a inmate fights a corrections officer, I can issue an order for that corrections officer to be tested because that's a public health reason. The medical examiner issues an order for general community testing, and it's more of a medical reason.
Okay. Does he doesn't ever see, like, I don't know why you would have a patient, but he doesn't actually see individuals.
No, we are not public health. We do not have patients, but we do have clients. We do encourage all residents. So we don't want to duplicate services in Muskegon County or compete with taxpayers' dollars. So we encourage residents to see their primary family care physician. We will provide STD testing to individuals who say they don't have a primary care physician, or we will provide that, and we'll also provide treatment, but that is to protect the other people. So not really providing a medical service to that individual. We provide treatment to protect the people that he or she may spread the disease to.
Okay. Kathy, I'm just a suggestion, or sort of a suggestion, maybe a request. You know, if sometime over the next year, if he happens to be in your office when it's time for a board meeting, maybe we could at least meet him, just
Yes.
see what he looks like.
Yes.
Okay.
He's been to a couple of meetings before, but definitely we'd like to get him in front of the board just for an update, and you guys can see his personality. We also want Dr. Joyce DeYoung to come before the board for a medical examiner update as well. But she is quite busy, as you know, at this time with COVID.
She's been before us quite a few times.
She has, yes.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'd make the observation that Dr. Hoke has been on several times as well.
That's true.
I don't remember. Okay.
That may be a problem.
Yeah, for me.
Exactly.
All right. Next agenda item is HS 2012-40. Move to authorize public health to create and fill 3 positions. Public health educator position, number NF 570, number dash 00240. Nursing manager position, NX/00330, and deputy health officer position, number XF 275, NX/00362, with no change in the general fund appropriation.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and supported. Any discussion on this motion?
Yes, I have a comment if I could.
Go right ahead.
I want to know, it says no change in the general fund appropriation. Is this going to be grant dollars?
There's more?
Yeah, so yes, there's a combination. So I can tell you that the budget, the 2020 approved budget includes these positions, even with a reduction in general fund. The public health educator is definitely grant dollars, and we know that we have those grant dollars available at least for 30 months to 36 months, so up to 3 years. But you know, we believe in sun shining, so as soon as the sun goes down, if the grant money goes, the position goes. Public health educator, we have other public health educators as well. The
Okay.
nursing manager position is also covered via state dollars and county general fund, but budgeted. So we've had attrition, and we have left positions vacant to accommodate that cost. And then the deputy health officer position as well. We have the funding for that almost through, you know, I'd say for many years. You know, of course, costs continue to rise, and there's a extremely continuous increase in costs. We may run into some issues, but not for the next 5 to 6 years. So we have enough funding for that for years as well.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Seeing none, roll call, Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Mahoney,
Yes.
Commissioner Skolnick,
Yes.
Commissioner Snyder,
Yes.
Commissioner Wilkins,
Yes.
Commissioner Foster,
Yes.
Commissioner Hovey Wright, Chairman Hughes,
Yes.
Commissioner Laring,
Yes.
Commissioner Nash.
Yes. And that motion will pass. Next item is old business. Anybody have any old business to come before this committee? New business. Anyone have any new business to come before this committee?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, if I may.
Commissioner Foster.
Today at the Veterans Meeting, I found out we've had some long-term standing members of local VFWs and pass away from COVID. And I found out we have nothing to recognize them with. So I brought it up, and the committee there is in favor of asking this board if we can come up with and I hate to use the word standard letter, but something from the county with the Board of Commissioners names on it, recognizing that person as a veteran for our county and thanking them for their service they had performed. Can I get some input on this?
This administrator here, we don't have anything like that. And we don't have anything like that for our employees either that may pass. So we could definitely work on something like that for both.
I think it would be a great idea.
How are you talking about any veteran?
No, when we have a commander contact, say, Mike over at the Veteran Service, one of the commanders, Mike would contact Kathy and get one of the form letters. We'll call it a form letter, lack of a better word. The person's name would be entered in and Mike would give it back to the commander.
I think it's an excellent idea.
I do. And I think we need to recognize our longstanding employees at the county too, if, you know, untimely passing, especially right now with COVID, we're losing a lot of people.
I totally agree. That is-
Gary, I would have,
Recognition is deserved.
go ahead. My only concern with that is really and truly, are we going to recognize the veterans because they died of COVID or because they did a
No,
good
no,
job?
for their service as a
Okay,
vet.
okay.
That's all it is. We're not using the word COVID. No, that was
Okay,
only talked about.
So this will go to all the veterans that passed away, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If a veteran is recognized by one of the commanders, then literally he would get a hold of Mike Bow. Mike Bow would get a hold of Kathy, grab one of the form letters and send it off to the family. It's just a nice way to recognize their service along
Excellent.
with our
Thank you.
employees.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I love that.
So, Mr. Chairman, do we need to take a vote or can we just do this?
Seemed
Maybe
to
we
me you can go ahead and
maybe
do
we
it.
can just get follow-up from the administrator to see how we can make this work. Because that information does have to get communicated through the channels correctly. And then maybe we can take a vote on full board.
Perfect. Sounds good. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Any other new business? All right, we'll move on to public comment. Anyone in the public like to have a comment?
Commissioner
No,
Nash,
anyone
if
raise
I
it?
may, I just wanted
Go
to,
ahead.
I'm sorry, may I?
Go right ahead.
Okay, I wanted to let Commissioner Foster know that Tom Van Bruggen from the IT department has helped us identify the municipalities of the COVID cases. I believe he forwarded the work, his completed work to our staff today. So we will have a report out and ready for the municipalities tomorrow. And we'll have a summary ready for the board on Thursday or the next board meeting.
Next Tuesday.
Okay, next Tuesday.
Thank you
Great.
so much, Kathy. And Mr. Chairman, if I may go on with that for a second.
Go ahead, Commissioner Fall.
Just tagging off of that, what the full board allowed to happen with Ivan and the townships is working great. I've already had a township call me and thank the board for allowing Ivan to walk them through the Zoom process.
Sounds great.
So thank you.
We'll make sure we thank Ivan for that.
Yes. Any other new business? No public comments. I don't see anyone raising their hand.
No, I don't either.
So we'll move on to final board comments. Anyone have any final board comments? I'll accept the motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Support.
It's been moved and supported, and this meeting is adjourned.